All right, so today's video, we got a Silver 4 Widow who said that their teammates blame them for not switching. They think that they carried this game and played extremely well. Their teammates did not think that. We'll see who's right. Not a bad start. This has certainly been a start, I must say. This has certainly been a start, I must say. You're like, you're not hitting your shots, but you're hitting your shots. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you'll hit a shot, and then you won't hit your shots for like 10 shots, then you hit your next shots. Or Reaper does that, which also helps. What just happened? What did I miss? There's no way. Yep, absolute classic. On this map every time. It's a classic on Rialto. That was an unlucky grapple, because you had the right idea. You had the right idea, but it didn't go as planned. Yeah, this is, wait, what happened? Did I miss something? Mercy fell off too? Wait, did I miss that? It looks like they lagged out for a second, and by the time they got back, they just fell off. I don't... Your teammate said that it was your fault for not switching, but I will say, having both your supports fall off the map is not the best start. It doesn't mean... Listen, this Widow can still hit... Like, it's not like the Widow's dominating right now either, though, right? Sometimes you have moments like that. I'll fall off the map sometimes, and it happens. It happens sometimes, you know? You just saw a Reaper. Oh, wait, they TP'd. Oh, no! Oh, no, here they come! Watch out! Keep running! How is this Reaper getting away with this? I want you to see that Reaper ult and also recognize that this Reaper has been going into your backline getting the limps. I just want to point that out. You can use your walls here, too. Keep in mind, I've talked about this before with Kitsune. It is okay to use walls, not just for yourself. Kitsune, I'll watch players hold on Kitsune forever because they're waiting for the perfect moment on Kitsune. But, like, your teammates benefit from these walls. Okay? So you've already probably would have had walls maybe a second time now. But you're holding on to your ult. You're not using it. You're getting a limb, but, like, it helps your team. It helps your team when you use those walls. And no Venom Mine either. I still can't believe this Reaper's playstyle. It's amazing. Teleports in. Runs at your team in a straight line, gets a limps. I'm trying to think of a way to explain this so far. Like, that was a good moment for you there.
No one.
But I want to see how the rest of this round goes, because I'll explain it in a minute. Nice job by your Ash. Big slam. Okay, I see to pause for a second. Arnie does this thing sometimes where I think Arnie is building like a sandcastle. Like he's in his litter box. He's already gone and everything. He is building a sandcastle. I had to pause. Okay, we go back. Nice shots. It's been a good third point for you. I will say that. You've had a good third point. First 2 points, that Reaper has a play style. I'll tell you that much. You can tell that Mercy wanted the res so badly. Walls! Let's go! But see, this helps your team too, not just you. See? What rank? Silver? Okay, what's his position in? Oh, what? Okay, that they can hear you very loudly, by the way, during that. That was a lot of ults, I agree. Big slam! Yeah, you can use Venom Mine, too. Yep. There's the Reaper running in a straight line. Nice shot. Okay, so I want to talk about this very quickly because you had mentioned that you had more limbs than the other enemies and you were popping off. Now here's the thing. You've had good moments. One second, chat. I need to pause for a second. What did you even? I don't even know how that produces that smell. That is awful. Oh, that's awful. It feels like you're going, hey, I'm getting the limbs. But when you watch the game, the timings on your limbs are not happening when your teammates need the limbs as much. And you're like, what does that even mean? A lot of your limbs are coming from, like, their team is staggering it, which is great. Don't get me wrong. If your teammate is getting, like, those picks consistently, that's great. But you've spent a lot of the team fights just not hitting your shots, and that can happen as Widow. So this isn't one of those situations where I'm going, oh, yeah, you're hard feed and you need to switch off. But it's more along the lines of, like, in the middle of these team fights, you're not consistently able to win some of these team fights. So while you're getting some shots that are being hit, and we're seeing them, when it finally comes down to the team fight where the team is in stagger and your team is losing, and that's why you see a minute 48 on the clock. You get what I'm saying? So, and this isn't saying you need to switch off Widow. This is more along the lines of what's happening in this game. So your teammates are probably like, well, we're not winning you're seeing yourself hitting these really good shots. Your teammates are in a situation where they're seeing the team fights that are finally happening be lost. Right? Because they're not going to have the same vision that you're having because you're just scoping in across the map, right? So there could be a situation where swapping can help, but you're also not playing bad. Does that make sense? Like both sides of it can have an argument here. I guess, is that a good way to put it? How? Just how? I gotta watch. Maybe they were resetting. I like how the Widow looked down at the floor to make sure they weren't going to go off the map. Did you see that? They actually looked at the floor to make sure they wouldn't go off the map. I swear if you fall off the map here. Okay, it didn't happen. Nice shot. This was good, by the way. That right there, that is good, right? Wonderful play there. Good job. Okay, you've been watching a lot of it too, and I haven't really been paying attention to the Venom Mine cooldown as much. Has the Venom Mine been used once? Okay, one time, not once. Make sure to use your Venom Mine. There's no reason not to use it. One time against a Reaper TP? Okay, that's how you know it was a memorable moment. When I can ask chat, when did you use Venom Mine last? And chat knows when you used Venom Mine last. I want to give you an idea on that one. That's where we're at with your Venom Mine usage, that it was such a memorable moment for chat that they remember when you use it on a Reaper that teleported into you.
No one can.
Oh, wait, there it is! Venom Mine! Right there! Let's go! Alex, thanks for the 53 months to tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Lady Rain, thanks for 24 months now. We just pressed it. Thanks. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you.
Here I am, emongg lurk 1.
Good attack so far. That was a good grab. And it got 1. For anybody in the chat who's going to say anything about that miss shot on Hanzo, I've been there too. For some reason, when Hanzo ults, like the hitbox, not the hitbox, but the animation, that's what happens. I've been there before. I'm not even gonna comment on that one. Well, I did, but you know what I mean. You know what? I have a good way to explain this so far. I think I have a better way. I know, I saw the other Venom Mine chat. That's huge. I mean, this is off to a great start. You know what it is? I don't even necessarily think you're playing bad. I think it's just more you have such like these moments of inconsistency on Widow that there can be moments where you just aren't, there isn't much happening for like a good amount of time. So you're just like, there's a lot of moments of inconsistency. Did you hear something over there? Did I? Oh, nice shots. That was a good shot. Good job. Pop walls for your team. Okay, I need to pause right now. Listen, and this is okay. This is what I was talking about earlier. You need to pop walls here, okay? Because this is a timing where you can easily cap this point. Whether or not you cap the point here, the result of what your team does here isn't going to matter in what we're talking about for this. Pop walls here. It gives you 15.5 seconds. 15.5 seconds, I think, is the timer on walls. For your teammates, know where they're at when they have to run out of spawn to try to keep holding this point. So you should pop your walls right here. This helps your team. Pop walls. Thank you. Now they can see where everybody's coming from. Now it's a lot easier. You have vision. They have vision. See? I would have popped it sooner than that. I really do think there's a time in there where that helps your team even more. Psychedelic, thanks for the tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Tier 1. Nice shot. I saw that coming from a mile away. That's one of those situations where, like, if it doesn't look like your teammate's gonna be able to heal you in time, your best bet is just to grapple out of there and grab a health pack. That's where health pack awareness becomes a thing. I know your supports weren't looking at you, and that's like a different story, but at a certain point, it's like, okay, I see to back up. Maybe there's a reason why they're not healing you at that point, right? Maybe they have to hard focus Zarya, they have to do this and that. Like, at that point, just grapple to the health pack to your left. That's the best you can do. Nice shot. I mean, that's a fairly good attack. Like I said, like, you're having the moments of inconsistency that can happen sometimes, right? So let's see what happens here. Let's see how your defense goes here. Okay. There's a Widow up there. You can actually see, like, the... What is that? What is that? Oh, you can see the damage boost through the wall. Nice shot. I didn't even realize you could see the damage boost go through the wall there. You got res, so be careful of that now, okay? Oh, a Venom Mine! Okay, so this is a situation where I felt like you played that in a scenario where you stayed there and should have just backed up. Straight up. It's been working sometimes, but you basically just try to face tank a Reaper. And that's what happens if you don't hit the shot. Go to the statue. You'll be in a fine spot there. Go to the statue and you're probably gonna get in a limb on that Reaper, but when you play that close and like you face tank, that's what can happen. Now, it hasn't worked for the Reaper the majority of the game, but that Reaper generally will be in a good spot against you. So, yeah. No one saw that, okay? It happens. We've all been there. You said, I mean, for your controls, I don't play an Xbox, but I imagine it's just whatever was comfortable for you. Yeah, I mean, we've seen an increase in Venom Mine usage, which I'm happy with. Nice shot. Okay, you know they're gonna be up there now. You know what, though? You know what, chat, though? I want to point out, I love that adjustment you made. That was a wonderful adjustment to what happened to you the last team fight before. Whether or not you survive this here, I'm still happy you made that adjustment and recognized that in the middle of the game. That was good. Now, obviously, they managed to get you. Your team wasn't with you. But, like, I see why you did that, and I'm okay with the way that went. It looks like your teammates might just win that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. They have tree. Never mind. There goes tree now. Good walls. They're going to have Valk in a second, too. Really, it comes down to this. Oh, nice shot. Good job. Watch that Reaper get 5. No. No. Okay. I was going to say. Zarya had no HP, and Widow had no HP, by the way. And the only reason why that Reaper didn't win that was because the Bob. Holy crap, I didn't think they were actually going to get even 3. Woo! If Bob doesn't do that, I don't know what happens. All right, let's see what happens here on attack. All right, see what happens. So they're on the Mercy Lucio comp now. So you can do, this is one of those situations, nice shot, where if their Mercy tries to pocket that Pharah the whole time, you can actually just have that Orisa have no fun. Good javelin. Hey, go back to spawn, just go back to spawn. Yeah, you're fine. There you go, nice. Good job. This is what I mean. If you're in a situation where, like, you can just go back to spawn or get a health pack, just do that. You don't need to just sit there and wait on that. Good job. Go to the spawn. Perfect. You're good now. Reaper's out of position. Try pinging them, by the way. I don't know if this is a good opportunity to ping them. I don't think you're pinging them because usually, okay, now you did. Now you did. Try to ping them as it's happening because it will be obvious there's a Reaper there rather than you just pinging a wall. Your Ana got booped off the map. Just back away. Keep doing what you're doing here. Back away, do some damage. That's fine. You traded. You'll take that trade. You might even get res. I mean, I don't blame the Mercy for not resing there because it's like right at the spawn doors, but I just love the timing on that. I just love the timing. The Mercy just runs right by. So hi, thanks for the features prompts. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. That was a Junkrat play. So they didn't think that Pharah was going to be the best play, so they decided to go play Junkrat and play the same way. What rank? Gold, silver? Silver 4? Something like that? Okay, it was either, I think, gold 4 or silver 4. I think silver 4. Take an angle high. There you go. Nice job. Good job.
No one can.
Good job with walls. Good job popping them. Nice shot. That was a Reaper ult that was used by the other team. Uh-oh. You might lose this. Uh-oh. All right, we'll talk about this very quickly to kind of explain what I noticed. Okay, so the way this game went was there was Silver Widow. Their teammates said that the reason why they lost is because they didn't switch off Widow. Here is my take on this one. You had inconsistent shots on Widow, especially on defense the first time around. Your teammates saw that you were losing team fights. They went with that. I don't think this was necessarily on you, though, but I think that your team may have had with the way the Reaper was playing, I think if you make, like, certain hero swaps, it's going to be easier for you. Like, even, like, Ashe or Sojourn. Because, like, that Reaper Reaper, what that Reaper was doing, you could have just easily gone a hero that would. So it's like, I'm in a situation where you hit a good amount of shots. The reason why you have as many limbs as you do is because it is Rialto. So like long range of limbs, your teammates can't get those limbs, right? Nor can the other team. Look at the other, like one of the arguments you made was, well, I had more limbs than the other team combined, but like they were running like a Reaper who is going to have the limbs are going to happen more randomly. And you have like a Junkrat, a Pharah, very much the same way. So you're going to have more limbs if you're hitting some of your shots. So, like, this is an interesting one. I don't think you played necessarily bad. I think that you had inconsistent moments that because of that, the other team was able to take advantage of that and then build, like, the time pool they had. But it wasn't... I don't really think that you played bad, though, either. This is one of those things where, like, I don't really have a definitive, yes, you should have swapped off immediately, because you had inconsistent moments, but you also had moments that, like, bought your team a ton of time. I think at this point, if there's a Reaper that is running at you like that, you could probably go a different hero and keep getting a limb on the Reaper over and over again. More like recognize the situation and what the other team's doing. I think I'm in a good spot. If you like this video, make sure to like button, sub to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't. If you want to submit your own spectator, look in the description below. My Discord's there, so you can do that. Follow everything in there if you haven't. We record all these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat right there. We obviously have a ton of fun. So make sure to stop by, follow everything in the description. That being said, hope you have an amazing day/night.